I'll see you girls at church. I'm trying something a little different today, so hopefully this works out. Let me know if you guys end up liking this or not. If not, cool. I'll go back to the normal way we do it, which is in the setup. If you do, then I'll try to get out more when I'm talking about whatever kind of points or whatever. So just let me know how you guys feeling about it. Maybe be a little bit more fun to shoot and edit. I want to try to get out of my comfort zone. So let me know how it's going. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Just Be Wise, and I know it's been a while, and I'm sorry, but the reason it's been a while is because, like when we talked about in a video previously about making your own film reel to hopefully help you get a job, the job I was going for, I got it. So I do want to talk today about 3 things that I feel like are super huge when you're working in the film industry. You know, like the good things. So let's get it. Okay, so first I should probably go ahead and start with what it is I actually do before we actually get into the 3 main differences between freelance and actually working for a studio. So what I am is officially a cinematographer and video editor. So that's what I do. Obviously, that makes perfect sense with what I've already been doing. I actually work for Christ Fellowship Church here in South Florida, and the content we make is not the traditional church content. We actually make a lot of different things. So here's a little supercut of some of the things I've worked on. All right, I had to come inside. I was outside, it's hot. It's hot out here in South Florida. So let me sit down and talk to you for a second. Okay, it was way too hot outside, so I needed to come in, take a seat, so I could talk to y'all about point number 1. Okay, editor Brandon here. I'm sorry, clearly audio here is not great, but this comes with the territory of trying something new. I'm sorry, please bear with me. Won't happen again. Back to the video. So point number 1 is the gear. Bruh, the gear that we get to use is ridiculous. And as you guys know, I can't afford to buy a lot of gear. This is why the channel is where it is. Shooting on the A7 II, I get gear that I can afford. But using gear that I can't afford, nice. So I typically get to shoot on a red Monstro, a red Helium. We got C200s. I've shot using a dolly. I've shot using sliders. I haven't used the Ronin M yet, but we have a Ronin M. I'm pretty sure in due time, I'll be shooting using the Ronin M, Mavic. Yeah, all the stuff I love that I haven't actually been able to purchase. I get to use it all. So that's fantastic. And it helps me to kind of figure out what my next step is gonna be, because I do need to find out what I'm gonna do to upgrade. I've been in the market looking for another camera. I just haven't made my decision yet. But yeah, so first crazy point is the gear. So the next point is gonna talk a lot about organization with your file structure and stuff like that. So I'll save that for the office because I gotta go. Whew. Like I said, it was very hot out there. Came inside, got me some juice. The second thing I wanted to talk about, now that I'm in I'm in home. You would think that now with me being in AC, my mind will work a little bit better, but maybe the heat does something for my brain. It's cooking. So the next thing that I did want to talk about is point number 2 is organization. So one of the great things about being a part of a community of people who are working together to make a video or multiple videos is you get to kind of pass around the work to different people depending on what they're gonna do. So like we have a sound person, we have somebody who's over color, we have the people who actually edit the content. And also you got to drop your content in different places. So being organized is super important. Now, I do recall one of my girls are screaming in the background. So if you hear it, welcome back to how my videos used to be. So anyway, yeah, one of my first projects that I worked on, I was having some issues with the computer I was using, which was not a good way to sell me on Macs. So PC master race all day, but I had to use one computer to the next. Since we work off of a server, I should be able to pick up where I left off. However, my project looked hideous. I had things saved all over the place. So I've learned very quickly that being organized is very important, because you can't just, all right, somebody's falling apart out there. But yeah, but the last thing I want to talk to you about that I've kind of fallen in love with being in a production, with being in the production industry, excuse me, is collaboration. Man, this thing has changed my life. The way I'm able to produce content with people around me is so much better than being on your own, solo, and just kind of hoping that my wife would tell me, hey, this looks awesome, but try this. Usually it's, why does it look so bad? Why are you laughing? It's not encouraging. So being able to have other people around me to really just be like, hey, this looks good, but have you tried this? Or, just having a different look on it, because they actually do the same things I do. They can have a different perspective. So it's super cool. The way I've been able to create things over the last 2 months have been way better than everything I feel like I've created thus far. So hopefully as I keep going, my creativity just keeps getting unlocked and I get better along the way. I hope you guys liked this video. I know it's a little different than what we normally do. We did end in the normal space, but I do want you to let me know if you kind of liked what I was doing. I'm gonna try to push myself outside of my comfort zone and film things differently than always being here in the studio space, office, room thing. Yeah, so like I was saying, if you do like this style, or even if you don't like this style, let me know in the comment section below how you feel about how this video was here today. And also, let's talk about some of the things, how you feel in your freelance career, or also if you work for a production studio or film studio. Let me know some of the things that you like or dislike about that. And yeah, like the video if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I gave you some tools to create. That'd be great. Peace.